Hello and welcome to July 10th edition of Gays and Guns. This is Ash. In our last video, we went to the indoor range and did some target shooting. So in this video, we're going to go over a light cleaning. So let's get started. With me, I like to make sure I have everything that I need to do the cleaning right next to me so that it's within arm's reach, so I don't have to get up and go anywhere. Just makes it a lot easier. First and foremost, we are going to make sure there is no ammunition and that the gun is clear. See right in there, she is clear. Beautiful. So we're going to break her down real quick. Very easy to do. Faster than the ATF. I know that joke's getting old for everybody, but I still think it's funny. Alright, then just a little bit of pressure on the spring. Set that here. Use your finger to press up. And wiggle the barrel. Set this here. Now, through the magic of editing, we are going to take some bore solvent made by Bormax, which also makes Gunmax oil. I am not sponsored in any way, shape, or form by this company, but I have found that these work best for me for my pistols. Use whatever type works best for you. So, editing magic starts now. Alright, we are done letting the bore solvent sit and soak. So what we will do is, they have these in metal. I prefer the plastic because it does not scratch up any of my gun pieces. So what I do is I just go through here and then through here. Basically just clean any large carbon deposits. You'll be able to see them after you go shooting. I've basically already done a pretty quick little scrub through once, so get the basics on that. Then we go through here and we do the same. Make sure there's no buildup of carbon or anything like that. Use a brush or a pick set like I showed you in one of the first videos to get into the little nooks and crannies of any places that carbon can build up over time. The more you shoot, the more carbon buildup you will have. Alright, so we are good with that. So we go to our barrel, and first and foremost we just give it a good wipe down. As you can tell, I started out with this clean. This was clean when I started out. I've given it a little bit of a rub down already and gotten most of the carbon off. And then we take this wonderful little thing right here, just brush inside, and just go through and break up any carbon, any dirt, debris that could be in there. And we're gonna do another little editing trick. 1 second, I'll be back. Bam, right back, just like I said. Okay, so now we have one of these on a different tip, and we push it through to get all of the solvent and any built up debris or anything like that that is left in there. Oh, and apparently it didn't want to go all the way through. Let's give that another shot. See, there are always little goof-ups and mistakes in life, but that is what life is about. Ah, I see. We had 2 of them on there. That's alright. Let's give it another shot, because with life comes mistakes, and we work through them. So we push that through. It should come out pretty clear, because I already gone through it once or twice already while we were on our little editing break. So these go directly into garbage over here. And then we slide this out. That is clean. And I've already taken the little brush that I had and ran over this. So now we just give it a good wipe down. Toothbrushes work good. The little brush that I started out with working on this piece, they work good for this. But normally I just use a toothbrush. Get into the little areas. Just make sure, get it nice and clean. And once it comes off pretty much with little to no carbon on it, you're good with that. And as you'll see, there's places like this where you'll start to get, you'll see wear. And on the inside as well, there's places that you're going to start to see wear. And those are the places that you are going to want to put the most oil. Wherever you have metal to metal contact, where the gun is moving against another piece, that is where you're going to want to oil the most. Make sure you also give a nice little clean in here, just a little wipe down after you use the brush or Q-tips to, or the picks to clean things out. Just any large pieces or anything like that, any excess bore solvent, anything like that, just want to get it all out of there. Once we're done with all of that, we are going to move on to oiling it. So, alright. So now that we've got everything all cleaned up, we're going to move on to the Gun Max. Now I buy the large bottles and then I put them into the small needle tipped bottles. Now this little bottle is a Lucas Oil Productions. It is really good for getting into small spaces. Okay, like I said, wherever metal touches metal and it starts to wear, that is where you're going to want to put a small bead of oil. It'll drop right in here. It'll drop right along there. Go in for here. There's here. Anywhere where you can see that it's rubbed from your range trip is where you're going to want to oil. And of course, you're going to see this right here. This is going to eventually turn more silver than black, and that's fine. So will the barrel, but we oil that as well. And we get that all around there. Mind you, this will get wiped off when I wipe down the gun, but that's fine. Set that there, and then we go here. Just a bead of oil through there, and then work it through really good. Set our oil over here. Work that through really good. The more and more you use your handgun, the more and more this will loosen up. Every gun has a breaking in point. The more and more I go to the range or go to a private area for shooting, I've found that the break-in period for this it just makes it so much easier to rack. The slide pulls back so much easier. It's just, I'm right at that sweet spot. So, alright, let's put it back together. So, now that we've got it oiled up, this goes right here. A little push, make sure that's seated all the way in there, right? Just like that. Another important place to clean that not a lot of people think about until it's too late is your light. Every time you pull the trigger, you are shooting out gases and carbon and dirt, and it just builds up. So, what I would advise, little trick I do, little bit of Vaseline, just like less than half of a drop after you've cleaned it. Put a little bit of Vaseline on there, and then just wipe it to where you really can't see it except for a tiny little sheen. So the next time you go to clean your light, all of the debris and dirt comes right off, and it looks crystal clear and bright as ever. Ooh, sorry about that. A little too bright. Also, make sure to wipe your red dot if you have one. If you don't have a pistol of your own and you're wanting to find what works best for you, go to your local indoor shooting range. Usually they have guns for rent. Then you can find ones 22s, 380s, 9mm, whatever size suits you, fits your hand best. For me, I absolutely love the Springfield XD Mod 3. I put a Hogue grip on there, an Olight for my light, and a Holosun 407K red dot. And just the more and more I shoot it, the more and more I fall in love with it. Just like with anything else in the world, if you take care of it, it'll take care of you. Be safe, have fun, and remember, you're loved.